everybody, you're watching Cole the Cornstar. While I'm talking about it and you're thinking about it, remember, if you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Okay, here we are, 6:30 in the morning. It looks like it's spitting right now. We got a 40% chance of rain at 7 o'clock coming from the south. We're gonna get started. If we get rained out, we get rained out. If not, then we got a good jump on the day. Waking up all my neighbors. We got some rain falling over there. Beautiful. Gotta get a rock. That could do some damage. We got her done. Took a little longer than I thought it would because I had two plug ups that took a little while to get unplugged. Now this field's done, we're gonna hop in the planter with Cooper and we're gonna get a little crash course. Ah, how's it going, Coop?
Slow.
Here we go. You definitely don't want to hit one of those poles. Cooper's planted just about 200 acres of corn so far. It's a really big learning curve for us, especially at the fact that we've never planted before, ever. So not only are we tossing some new technology that we've never experienced, we're also tossing an activity that we've never done before. So there's definitely a lot to learn. Whenever we start a new field, we always start with the rows around the edge. We call those the end rows. Some people call them headlands, but we call them end rows because we're normal people. We have to go a lot slower and be a lot more attentive along the edge of the field. That way we don't actually bonk the planter on something. But once we get going back and forth in the meat of the field, we'll be able to kick our auto steer on and we can just kind of sit back and relax.
What I'm doing today, me and Neva, we are at a cemetery. We have a grave to dig this morning. So we thought, well, the boys are out in the field. We decided we better get this grave dug. We just kind of like to get them done and be ready. That way, if it happened to rain or anything, everything is looking nice. So Neva is hauling the dirt away and I am running the backhoe. I don't know if you can see it back there. Everything's going good out here at the cemetery, but the wind is starting to blow. And where I'm digging, the dirt's got to blow right back in my face. But you know what? Dirt is like iron, and it's good for you. Little baby pigs, they used to give them dirt for the iron, so I'm going to eat it. I was going to do some videoing of me and Neva out in the cemetery, but it was so windy. All my videos just sound like a hurricane. We got the grave dug, and now we're gonna head back to the farm. It's rougher than heck on this road. But we're gonna head back home. Mama Cornstar is gonna bring us some lunch, and I know Jamie's on the way out. We got some products we gotta unload. We'll keep moving.
I got a quick little crash course with Cooper and the planter. I'm back here at the main farm now. I'm gonna grab some seeds, so that way when Cooper runs out, we can fill him back up and keep him going. By the way, the wind really picked up. I'm about blowing over out here. You ready to go get some seed?
Yes.
Okay guys, this is Neva's first time driving a stick. Let's see how she does. Hey, she did it! Now we gotta drop this back off in the field for Cooper, so that way when he runs out of seed, he can just fill back up. Then I'm gonna come back here, eat lunch, and then we have some more stuff we have to tear into.
Oh, it's just a hurricane out there. I want to get out and check the depth again.
Guys, I really apologize about this wind. There's not much I can do. It's just a hurricane out here today. We're gonna do a depth check to make sure the planter's planting at the proper depth.
You got that little measuring stick? It's about like that.
So earlier when I was out here, I was running the reel disc, and the reel disc basically just made a nice seed bed here. We were only working with about the top 2.5 inches. On all of our other fields we're no-tilling, but we reel disc this one because the neighbor behind me put manure on this field, so we wanted to incorporate it in. Right now we're sitting in a spot where there's not much trash because this was a giant wet hole last year, so nothing grew here. But we can look at the Yetter Shark Tooth Air Adjust roll cleaners quick to see how they're doing. So we can see here that they're just sitting right on top of the soil and they're just sifting this trash out of the way. We want to be planting our seed at 2 inches deep. Right now we're planting about 2.5, so we're going to adjust the planter so it's not quite going so deep. Here we go guys. You can see the furrow that's created. You can see some seeds down in there. And once the Yetter twister closing wheels hit it, then it closes the furrow.
Cooper's running the 24-row planter. It's been really hard for me to get videos today. The wind is blowing really, really hard. So when I'm outside, it just sounds like a hurricane going through my phone. Cole is on, no, Cooper's running the planter. Cooper is on one of our farms. This farm here is super flat. We call it tabletop. It's got a 98 CSR, corn pseudo rating. So this farm is a really good farm. Kind of hard to see Cooper up there.
Oh, hey, we're back out in the field under the windmill. In case you ever wondered what they sound like, that's what they sound like. Ah, man, it feels like this video is all over the place right now. And now it's starting to rain. You can see it over there. Not exactly what we need right now. We just filled Cooper with seed, diesel fuel, and food. So now I'm heading back to the main farm. I need to get more diesel fuel in the diesel tank, and I also need to load up new seed on the seed tender. But I kind of want to see what this rain is doing, because that looks like that might be shutting us down. But anyway, once we get the new seed and diesel fuel on the truck, then I'm going to bring the skid loader over to the next farm we're going to. That way I can push all the trees that I pulled out with the excavator the other day onto some piles. So that way we're not having to plant around a bunch of trees. To be completely honest, planting season is all about logistics. The work that we do is not very hard. It's just getting everything lined up in the correct order. Holy attack of the flies. So these right here are what we call a pro box. A pro box is what holds all our seeds. When we order our seed in large quantities, we get it in pro boxes instead of bags, so that way we can use a seed tender to fill our planter instead of doing a bag at a time. Depending on the weight, a pro box usually holds anywhere from 40 to 50 bags. So the seed tender here is pretty simple. Basically, we just set a pro box on here, and then we use these safety things to keep it from going anywhere. Then we just open this slide, and then the seed falls down the hopper into the auger. And then this black thing unhooks, and then we can just keep walking it down from box to box if we're on the 16 row, or we can just bring it up to the center fill station on the 24 row. Oh boy, that rain is getting close. At least the wind died down. You guys hear that? Got everything inside just in time. Cooper's still out there, but I guess we'll just let him deal with it. But man, we had about 10 acres left in the field that we're in. We almost had it done, but we can't control the weather.
Back into the shop I come. We got a start in the fields. Now I was off covering up a couple graves, touching up some, and it started raining. I think Cooper and Cole said we picked up a ½ inch in the last half hour. So I'm back in the heated shop. Cooper was walking around the planter on the 16 row, and he found a couple things that need some attention. Nothing bad. Spring on one of the closing wheels is stretched, so I'm going to take care of that. And then I'm going to jump on the sprayer. The sprayer's back here somewhere. We're going to put some new tips on that. I got to put some filters on the booms and stuff, get that put together. Hopefully as soon as this weather dries up, we can start spraying some of the bean ground, and then I'd like to start planting beans as the boys are planting corn. So I know Cooper's figuring out the new tractor, new planter, all that to us. It's not a brand new unit, but new to us. He's doing a great job. Cole's been running around with his head cut off too. Neva's been a lot of help, and Natalie's been kind of keeping us going too. Mama Cornstar brought out lunch today. That was very nice. Right now, we don't know where we're going to be at what hour.
You guys want to know what's bipolar? Iowa weather. We got ½ an inch of rain in 10 minutes, and then immediately after we got blue skies. Sounds about right. Now since we got this little shower, Cooper got rained out of the field, so we're done planting for the day. If the sun stays out like it is right now and we get a little breeze, maybe sometime tomorrow late morning or early afternoon we'll be able to get started. But it sounds like they're forecasting more rain overnight, so I guess we'll just work with what we got. So in the meantime here, I'm gonna work on the fertilizer trailer. I need to put some rubber mounts under both of these pumps. Right now they're just sitting on the deck and they vibrate so much, they mess with the scale that's in the mixmate. We want our mixmate to be reading accurately, so we're gonna install these little rubber stops, that way it'll take out some vibration. And I just realized I forgot a drill I need in order to take these blocks of wood off. After taking way longer than it should have. I just have one more little rubber piece I have to put in right there. I just need someone else to hold the bolt through the hole for me. And then on this pump, my inside ones I already have drilled, but the ones on this side are right over this beam. So that's not gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is go to the main heated shop, get a 6-inch piece of metal, and then I'm just gonna make a little leg extension so that way it'll be over the wood. This is seriously taking me way longer than it should.
We're getting some rain again. Me and Cooper are back in the shop with Cole. Me and Cooper, we just put new tips on the sprayer, on the boom. It was kind of sprinkling out there, so I didn't bring out the camera. We got new tips. You can see the red ones. We just put them on. There must have been around 90 of them. Now we're gonna check a few things out. Need to check hydraulic oils, air pressure on the sprayer. A couple things yet I want to check on the planter tractor here, on the little planter. This rain, we just want to get out in the field, get some good videos. We want to get something done is actually what I'm trying to say. Cooper got sidetracked, but that's all right. Are you crazy, Natalie? Not even a duck would want to be out there. The rain just started coming down a little heavier, so I don't know if you heard Cooper in the background. He goes, well, don't look like we'll be planting tomorrow. There's a rainbow out there, and Natalie is actually gonna go try to find the end of it, and I guess there's a pot of mold out there. Not mold. Gold. But isn't that pretty? Yeah, that is a nice bright rainbow. Natalie just told us it's a double rainbow now. But that's pretty cool though, seeing two rainbows side by side. All right, it sounds like Mama Cornstar is gonna bring us home pizza tonight. So we're gonna pick up some stuff here in the shop. And then when Mama Cornstar gets home, we're gonna eat pizza.
Can't beat these Iowa sunsets after a rain. Isn't that gorgeous?